What we doing? It's good. It's good to see everybody here today. Great battles today. Great battles today. But I feel like y'all don't want to talk about these battles today. I feel like there's something else on the agenda. Um, I feel like this. Well, this is how I feel. I have some questions, right? Because the situation with the as we all been listening in the comments and reading along, the cutting of the crown. Um, it's been done in the past. Um, I seen Arlo do it. I seen um Wavehead do it. Me personally, I don't really doesn't it doesn't bother me because I don't see how there is an advantage. Now I'm gonna let y'all come on and speak, but I don't see how there's an advantage to doing it. I get it. I guess you can say, um, but I don't really see how it would alter a battle, in my opinion. Um, the waves is the waves. So it's like, are you cutting out a fork? Are you I don't know. 'Cause I want to let people in. I want understanding. I need somebody to give me some clarity and make some good points on why they feel is like why this uproar is going on, like why they feel like this is an issue. Um like what's the what's the pros? I mean, what's the cons? Like what's going on? Like me personally, I don't really have a problem with it, but I see that a lot of people are upset about it. Um, I know when Arlo did it, Brett had judged one of his battles and penalized him for that. Um, again, Arlo is my teammate, so people may say, "Oh, well, that's your boy," but I didn't have a problem when Wavehead did it. I didn't feel like I thought it. Never mind. I thought it was a good idea. I was like, "Oh yeah, you get your hands out the middle." I mean, help define the crown. You know, you get. You know, what I mean, but hey, I'm gonna let y'all in and we can talk about it. So y'all don't want to talk about battles today. So we don't have to go through battles at all. Yeah, just want to talk about this. Okay. Okay. Who in this bitch? Spook, what up, Cole? I see you. Nicole, I see you. Seasick, what's good, my boy? PJ, I see you. BA, I see you. Wiggs, I see you. J SoCal, I see you. Tommy, I see you. Shell, I see you. MRJ, I see you, my boy. Lola, what up, baby? B Rogers. Nah, what's good? Demo, I see you. Talon, I see you. Reese, what up? Kinley, Rock, I see you. Jesus, see you. Mike, what up? All right.
What's up?
Hold on for a second. Let me stretch my headphones out.
Okay.
Shout out to the Coles, man. Looked out for a nigga on his birthday. Got a nigga a new set.
Yeah, and I'm so glad because that one ear hanging off was crazy.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me put my means in. I didn't want to hear that negativity anyway.
I didn't give no
I didn't want to hear that negativity.
I said the one ear hanging was crazy.
I don't need that energy from you right now.
That was crazy, but I'm glad they hooked you up.
Oh man, what's the word?
Okay, so why the artificial crown is a problem? So everybody like y'all crucified me when I was trying to get my crown. When I ain't have one, y'all crucified me. Y'all was talking about me every battle, every podcast. So I worked to get it. I put in the work to get the crown that I have. Let's look at this beautiful crown of mine. Hold on. Let's look at it. Let's take it in. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. No cutting out. I grind for that. Jeezy grind for his crown. Drip grind for his crown. All these great crowns, they grind for their crown. Then you got people that want to cheat the system because they don't know what to do to get that perfect crown. Not talking about Arlo. Arlo admitted what he was doing. He owned up to it and he said, I'm just trying out something. So that's why he gave the judges the option on if they want to rock with it or not. Then you got people that want to lie about it, not want to own up to it when they're already caught with the hand in the cookie jar. You feel what I'm saying? You're deceiving the game. It's deceit. See, when Wavehead, this is a discussion in the chat. When Wavehead got caught doing it or whatever, he said when he stopped, it started messing up his flow. So he cut out his problems so it wouldn't mess up his flow. You cutting out your issues because you don't know how to work it. Upon further investigation, Wavehead has been caught red-handed with his hand in the cookie jar. So guess what? You're out because I can't trust you to be honest with me. You're out. Take some time off, build your pattern up, work on your crown. We'll see you next year. Period. MR Trim, money related trim, he's still lying about it. And then trying to put, because okay, the spotlight wasn't on Wavehead, but I appreciate him putting that on him because we wasn't looking at Wavehead. That's why he got his punishment. But you put the spotlight on Wavehead because you were deflecting from yourself. Then, okay, we gave Wavehead his punishment, and then, this nigga tried to put the spotlight on me. This nigga tried to say I was turning in combed out 4-ways. So I told him, man, pull up the 4-way that's combed out, and I'll give you $100, and I'll take a 365 so it can be against the rules. I'll take a 365. And this nigga pulled up whatever 4-way he was looking at because he never showed me. But he said, oh, it looks the same because I unragged on live. And he said, oh, it looked the same. But let's talk about you, money related Jay. Why are you cutting out your crown?
Why is it a problem for you?
I just said why. Everybody else working, he's cutting out his issues because he doesn't know how to tame his crown. He don't know how to tame it. He's cutting out his issues.
What's being cut out?
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that. But yeah, so what was the question again, bro?
What's being cut out?
What's being cut out? Okay, so he's cutting out his issues in his crown he's falsifying his crown to make his pattern look better. He's cutting out the issues in his crown. He can't get those hairs to go how he wants it to go, so he cut them out. Those hairs could possibly form a fork. Those hairs could possibly form flow issues as it grows down. Because remember when I was forming my crown and y'all was like, oh, there's an issue in the crown. It's going to come down. Keep it there. I didn't cut it out. I kept it there. And it grew down to this issue. I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah, I see it.
yeah, it grew down to this issue. But am I cutting out my issues? No. I'm working my issues. I'm working them. I'm perfecting my craft.
But what you had, that was an actual like wave. The one that we was talking about was the actual, as far as with your crown, was the actual wave, right?
It was
So
in
you
the
saying
crown, though.
no. So you saying him clearing out the center of his crown wouldn't that affect as far as the tightness of his crown? Couldn't he lose ground by doing that as well? Because it's affecting the tightness of his crown.
He's making it okay. Now let's be real. Let's be real. When most judges look at crown, we looking at the tightness and the circle and the beat and the bird nest and all that.
Yeah, the flow, the waves going into the crown.
He's giving if he's cutting he's cutting around to make every wave touch his crown. Now, if it wasn't there, if all the hairs were there, every wave wouldn't be touching his crown. So he's making all the waves touch his crown.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Making it circular.
Now I get you in that, but wouldn't he have to widen his crown to do that? Isn't he like losing ground?
Sometimes. Okay, like sometimes Jeezy crown is tight, sometimes Jeezy's crown is bigger, but it's because of how it changes, how he does his swirl. Sometimes it's tighter, sometimes it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
So if we're looking at first glance or whatever, and we're not analyzing the full waves, we're gonna think, oh, he just widened the crown up. It looked good. It's neat because it's freshly cut in the middle. He made it that way. He didn't brush it that way. He made it that way. That's a problem. Why we all can't just brush our hair and do what we gotta do and win gracefully or lose gracefully and learn from our loss and correct the issues. Thankfully, my crown didn't cause me any L's, but it could have. I was just stronger in the other categories.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I get that.
Banks, why you think it's okay?
Yeah. Why you think it's okay?
Why I don't see a problem with it?
Yeah, why you don't see a problem with it?
Because I'm looking at now. I mean, I hear what Nicole is saying. Like I said, I wanted some understanding, like from what I believe is like, and that's just like I was saying. I say it's not like he's cutting out any waves or like he's just cleaning up the area inside the crown, those little hairs that's in there to try to make it look more cleaner. And I'm like, okay, so is this affected his crown at all? The waves are still the waves. If the waves ain't going into his crown, they're not going into his crown. If his flow is not, if his flow ain't flowing, then regardless of the situation, I mean, if it ain't flowing, cutting out your clearing out your crown is not going to help the flow. You know what I mean? But so you saying that he had no waves going into his crown?
I didn't say he had no waves.
Nah,
all of them weren't going into his crown. But now he done cut it wide enough to where it is.
Do you have pictures? Could it not be that? Could it not be that he just worked to get it?
He could have just.
What's up, sis?
Send me them photos, man.
I got you. got you. But
Nah, I feel when Nicole's saying.
yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
You got your crown, struggling with the hair placements for all your
Yeah,
waves to go in the crown. So let me just cut it and make it bigger, so it'll get illusion that every
right. Let
wave
me
is
see.
going into the crown.
Let me see what we got. So Nicole, which is which?
Wait, did y'all already I'm waiting till Nicole get back.
Um, okay. I need to. She needs to help me understand which is which. Is this the new crown?
I'm back.
All right. So is this the new crown?
That's the new crown. That's it. That was his crown July 4th when he battled when they battled Dub T. Wait for
Okay. Okay. So there's still a wave here that's not going in the crown.
Well, hell, if he cut it that big, he wouldn't have no crown area.
That's what I'm saying, like that. But that's okay. So this is what this is the.
That's the same. That's the 4-way. Now,
Okay.
if you look
And
at
this
it,
this
if you
crown.
look at it, hold on, go back to that. Go back to that. The 4-way from
Okay.
that one. Now, if you look at that without zooming in, his crown just looked clean. It looked like everything going right or whatever. It looked like it's flowing right. Now go to the Jackie Jeff battle.
I'm not impressed with this crown.
Zoom in for me, Banks.
This is what's this right here. Okay. All right. This is I see what you're saying. This looks like a very bad collage from him. And this is what he's known to do. He's known to be inconsistent with these collages. How long ago is this? This is April.
Yeah, that's April.
This is April, and this is July.
Yeah, that's July.
That's a nice little time frame, though. You don't think?
A nice little time frame but okay, now go to the picture, the kill shot of his crown.
Okay. So I'm saying there's still some issues there, though.
But
like these, I feel like
you see how he cut out to make it look, to give the illusion of a better flow.
Are y'all just okay?
I feel like
did y'all ask him?
Way,
huh?
Did y'all ask him if he cut it?
Yes, we did.
So did he tell you he cut it?
Of course he's not gonna tell us if we cut it, but we know he did. Zoom in on the crown and you'll see the hair growing back. Hold on, let me give you a close up.
I just feel like the 4-way you sent me with the battle with Jeff was back in April. I mean, he could have brushed and got his crown right, but there's still issues. I don't know. There's still issues. There's still an issue here. There's still an issue over here. So I feel like the waves that, I mean, you gotta give me some more progressional pictures to where, for me, to feel like this really benefited him. Like I don't feel like it truly benefited him.
Banks.
That's how I feel. Yes.
If it wasn't a problem, he wouldn't have lied. Why lie?
I don't know. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. But what I'm saying is, I need April, May, June. I need progressional picks to be like, all right, cool. Yeah. I see how why he would do that. But you showed me a collage from April to July.
I deleted a lot of it because I had already sent it to the council, because you told me to send it to the council. So the council got it. They will make the decision. They will make the decision.
Okay.
Council got it all the pictures.
Okay.
But he's definitely cutting his crown.
Okay.
Yo, what up, Cito?
What up, y'all?
What up, Cito?
What up? Yeah, but like I said, I don't feel like he's really gained any,
advantage.
There you go. I don't think he gained an advantage by doing it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, honestly, I feel like it's a disadvantage because now your crown is wider, and it doesn't look. It don't even look like a circle.
Right.
But he lied about it because he thought it was giving him. He thought it was making his crown look better. He's posting like it's making his crown look better. That's why he's lying about it because he doesn't want to get caught.
I
I never knew that cutting the crown out was like a, a penalty. Like,
So
oh, and I always
Didn't
Arlo
didn't
getting so much.
didn't
noticed.
Arlo had
didn't.
got so much flack for that.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Didn't Arlo get like?
but he was still allowed to battle with it though. Nobody say, yo, you can't battle because you cut your crown out. He did. He cut
But
his
he was
crown out.
losing a lot of
Didn't
battles
he take a
because of
loss
it.
for that battle?
I mean, taking a
He
loss
took a
from it,
couple.
taking a loss and telling somebody that they can't battle is two
And
different things.
look. Let's be
That
clear.
is two different things.
But look, let's be clear. The only reason why it wasn't made into a rule is because, as usual, we thought it wouldn't happen again. That's been the thing for a lot of different stuff. We thought it wouldn't happen again.
It's been happening. Niggas been doing that shit. Oh, what's his name? Wasn't the first person to do that. What's his name? Wavehead wasn't the first person to do that. Like, you gotta understand, niggas. This shit, this.
Where they getting this? Where are they getting? Who is telling these people to do this? And why they ain't told me? Because I've been struggling.
That part, you over here working, I'm over here working. I need to know. Somebody should send me some nose trimmers.
Like I said, is if for him to have to cut enough out to where all his waves will go in, he would have. That's a big hole. That's a ball spot now. You know what I'm saying? That looks like a ball spot.
I ain't gonna lie, it do.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Sito, what's up?
What up, y'all? The nigga using those trimmers in his crown. That shit frowned upon. It's frowned upon. I don't feel like it helped him in any way. I don't know why he did it. I mean, I could take a guess on why he did it, but I'm not gonna speak for him. But I think it's because his crown was like super messy before, so you know
Mm-hmm.
his
Yeah,
crown flow is still the same. It's still the same, but his crown is just not as messy now that he doing whatever he doing.
yeah.
I don't know why he did it. I'm
But
just taking a wild guess.
it's still not a perfect circle though.
Yeah, it's not a perfect circle. It looks disgusting. Okay, and I told
Yeah,
I told Money this myself when I found out. So
like
it,
if he tried to do it for any type of game, he failed horribly bad.
yeah, and I think it's because like if you look at older pictures of his crown, it's just super messy. He got a lot going on in there. He got
Yeah.
a lot of waves that he got to get into the crown. So he
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of hair, and he don't know how to make it uniform. He don't know how to clean it up. But using nose trimmers is not the it's not that's not it. You gotta train your crown, and because the hair is missing, he not gonna never train it until he let the hair grow back.
Mm-hmm.
So can we agree that if he was a little bit more more trained at doing it, it could have an advantage for him. He just messed up.
I don't know. I can't say that because the people like when we
Wave
speak
had
about
been winning. Wave had been winning battles.
well when we say
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead,
when we
Sito.
say like when we talk about the different people that done did it, most of them like okay when Arlo did it, he didn't have a swirl, he had a beehive, so it looked really nasty. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It didn't look good. He had a beehive, so that's not a good look because when we think about the hive, we want that shit to be small. So
Right.
when we think about the swirl, we making sure all the waves is going into this circle. So think about like straight hair wavers who got the what I guess they call it the bird's nest or whatever. That shit it looked good, but everybody be like, damn, what's all that extra? That's extra hair. We gotta do something with it. You know what I'm saying? So you want us to cut it down? You want us to keep it? So
But
we
he's not
swirl
cutting
that
around
bitch.
and he's cutting inside.
Yeah, but that hair is coming from around. Like all of that hair is. We all got the cowlick. We all got that swirl. So he's cutting off that entire swirl part. So if he kept that and he swirled it around, his crown would look like it's supposed to look. But he cutting the hair off, so it's not gonna never be trained until he stopped cutting the hair.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what he doesn't he's not he doesn't know how to tame it to make it do that. What you're saying?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
having a
that's
hard
that.
time doing it, so
Yeah,
that's why he
yeah,
wanted the easy way out.
yeah. So that's pretty much what he did. He taking the easy way because it's just he don't know how to do it yet. But don't worry, I'm gonna get him right. I'm gonna show him what to do because that's what you're supposed to do. So We're gonna get him right. He's not gonna cut his little hair no more. And but yeah, I think it's just pattern to pattern. It depends. Like maybe
We'll
a
see when it
motherfucker.
growing. We'll see when it growing.
Yeah,
We'll
it's gonna
see
take
when
a
it
little
grow
minute.
back. We'll see when it well, shit, not for us. Our shit. We using all types of explosive growth oil and shit. That shit grow fast. You know what I'm saying? That shit grow
Yeah,
back fast. But
yeah.
I want to see what it looks like when it grows back. So it's like there's not really a difference when it grows back because it's like I don't know. I don't know what he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he tried to make it wider because it looks honestly, it looks like the same size it was when he didn't do it back in
Well,
hold
if
on.
you look at the picture, he only cut off one side. It looked like that left side of the crown.
Like hold on,
So
this battle versus it looks wider and it looks
all right,
crazier in
y'all
this
taking this
battle.
little hair shit. Y'all know
It
what I meant.
looks crazier. It looks
Let me
crazier
zoom in.
in this one. Yeah, you got to pinch and zoom.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I don't know
saying?
if he was cut. When is this battle? What is this battle from? April? No, he
This
wasn't
is
cut.
April,
That's his natural crown right there.
and it looks big as fuck here.
Yeah, that's his natural crown. He just don't know how to keep it uniform. That's all it is. He don't know how to
Yeah,
keep it uniform. That's his natural crown. From what he told me, he definitely wasn't doing it back in April.
yeah. I
But like I
mean,
said, I'm not gonna speak for him.
yeah, but yeah, I feel like it's the same size. It looks worse now. Shit.
Yeah.
What's that?
So my question is, why lie then? That's all I want to know. Why lie?
He probably was scared.
Scared of what though?
He
Scared of
probably
what?
he probably was scared of what was going on now. He
This
probably was
wouldn't be going
scared.
on if he wouldn't
He
have
probably,
lied. Scared of what? What you
I don't
scared for?
know.
If you're not doing nothing wrong, if everything is good and by the book, why are you scared? Why are you lying?
I don't know. I don't know. That's something that he got to speak for on his own, and whenever he ready to address the situation. But
Yeah.
Before we dip out, did Imperial use the dirty or not?
yeah, I'm about to get into that now. I was waiting for everybody to get done on this topic right here.
Damn, I missed the first half of the show.
Mm.
Somebody used the dirty.
You didn't read the caption? You ain't see the thumbnail?
Wait, what happened?
I did see it, but I was late and I don't like going back and watching shit, so I just skipped ahead to our battle.
Wait, what
Yeah, I get
happened?
it. I get it.
You know
I
what I'm
get it.
saying?
I get it. I get it. I would have too.
So
I
what
get it
happened?
too. All right. So there was a situation with Imperial. What's his name? Shane.
Oh man.
There was a 4-way submitted for this week that was used 3 weeks ago. Now we know that we have the rules set in place that you can do 2 weeks. So if you play back to back just to release some stress from the waiver, you can use the same collage only if you battle him back to back. So unfortunately, the collage that was sent was one from 3 weeks ago, not 2 weeks. So it was seen. It was brought to the commission. They still ironing out the details. They got trying to figure out how the penalty is going to be handled down. But yeah, that's that.
So wait. So he used the dirty. Okay, let me not use the dirty word.
No. A dirty was submitted, so there's no evidence if Shane deliberately tried to, sneak in the same 4-way, or if it was a mix up. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, damn, my fault. You know what I mean? I sent the wrong one in. So it's just still trying to figure
Okay,
out.
so let me ask: will that matter? Because no, Millie is still sitting for a year for
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
I just needed to
Yeah,
know if it mattered.
I get what you're saying, but we got to understand that we all know that was wrong, right?
Yeah,
Like we
yeah,
know
yeah.
that was
Facts.
wrong, so we have to correct this situation. So, is it going to be a year suspension? I doubt that. I doubt that.
Y'all about to cause an uprising.
Probably so, but everything I do causes an uprising, no matter what. But
This is true. This is true.
it's to the point where it's like, we know that was wrong. Like, so why would we want to repeat history when we trying to
So,
make it better? We're trying to not have
so,
this situation happen again.
so the council will be deciding this, correct?
Yes, the
Okay,
commission,
got
the
it.
commission will be. The
Okay, yeah,
commission
that's
will
what I mean.
be.
That's what I mean.
Mhm. Yeah,
All right, y'all.
the
And if
commission
and
will
if
be.
and if a no year is handed down, that don't mean y'all take y'all crunchy asses in these DMs and start sending 4 ways from 2 years ago.
It probably won't be. It probably won't be a year suspension. It probably won't be a year suspension. It probably won't be a year suspension. Um, yeah,
Damn.
that was. Nah, it won't be a
So
year.
hate it.
Again, I know people's upset about the Miko situation. I know affiliates is upset about Miko sitting down. WTBD is upset about Millie sitting down. A lot of people was upset about Millie sitting down. But again, that was the rules then. And in order for us to get better, we had to amend that because it was too extreme. You know what I
I
mean? Some
mean, we
people,
we mad about Henny Remy too. You know what I'm saying?
we
We ain't gonna
mad.
forget about.
We still mad
Yeah,
about Henny
we ain't
and
gonna forget about him.
Henny free. If Henny been free for 2 years, and we still mad about Henny. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know, it was what was the rules and what the black and white said then. So, but now it's different. It's different now. So we have to understand that every situation don't cause for the sledgehammer to be dropped. So we'll see what they decide and how they want to
Well,
play it
if
out.
he deliberately submitted it, I feel like that should be a year for sure.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to again, but who's to say it was deliberately done?
I'm saying it's his 4 way. He know what 4 ways he done took.
Nah, listen to what I'm saying now. What if he handed in a collage? What if he handed in a current collage, but the old collage was submitted by the captain?
Right. That's why I'm
You
not
feel what I'm
I'm not
saying?
saying that shit. I'm saying because like when we first started talking about, you said you got to see if he did it on purpose or if it was an accident.
No, no, no. I said there's no way to tell. There's no way to tell if that
Hold on.
like there is no real evidence. No, you don't. You just have to go off of someone's word. So it's like, all right, cool. But I feel like they're gonna give him a penalty and like just keep the eyes out. And if there's anything that happens again, anything that now they're on the radar. They're definitely on the radar. So you know,
Mm, mm, mm.
if something happens again, I definitely in the captain's meeting, Carlos was very adamant about. Listen, if y'all want to be intentional, we can be intentional too. So I feel
Mm,
like
mm,
I
mm.
feel like this one may be something to say. Okay, here you go, take that. But if this happens again, it ain't gonna be pretty. It
Boy,
ain't gonna
if
be
he
pretty.
don't if he don't get something and he deliberately turned in, and we gonna know if he deliberately turned it in because the screenshots gonna
Oh
lie.
no, we not. No, we not. Don't do that, Cito.
Oh,
No, we not. No,
Jermaine.
we not. No, we
Here we
not.
go. How
How
you
we
not gonna know he
how we
deliberately?
gonna know? How you gonna know he deliberately turned it in, thinking that okay, I'm gonna try to get away with this?
Because we all gotta submit our 4 ways to somebody. So if you
I
go back and
understand
look,
that. I understand that. I understand that. So you think Wiggs deliberately sent in Millie's old collage?
that's not. I'm not talking about the captain. I'm talking about the waiver.
Oh, the waiver. Oh, yes,
The
yes,
waiver,
yes.
not the
Oh,
captain.
yeah. The waiver, the
I'm
waiver.
talking about the boy
Yeah,
whose head it
yeah,
belonged to.
yeah. If it come out that what I'm saying, it is what it is. But based off of the evidence that's been presented already, I mean, you can only go off of what's out there now.
Mm, mm,
If something,
mm.
if some, I mean, if something come out to where it's something different later on, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna handle that. I don't know how that's gonna play out. But we're gonna see.
This is outrageous.
We're gonna see. I gotta talk to them. I gotta have a conversation with them actually when I get off here because there's some things that I need to clarify before we I deliver the message from them. So once I talk to them and figure out how they want to go about it, because there's some things that we got to figure out first, as far as how they want to do this. So we'll see. We'll see. We got a year. We got a year for a mistake. Don't switch up. That's what I'm saying. We have to switch up. We have to switch up. We can't continue to run like that
Thanks. You might want
because
to not go
everybody.
outside for a while.
I mean, it is what it is. I'll be at Armageddon, man. We can have some serious conversations at Armageddon. I'll be around. Know
I'm gonna
that.
give you your own little section,
Know
and it's gonna
that.
be
Know
like, you know what
that.
I'm
Know
saying?
that.
Because this is okay.
You know
Because
what I'm saying?
goddamn it, and
Yeah.
that's
You
crazy.
say it don't matter 365. Yeah, I mean, I get y'all, man, but you gotta
You basically
understand
ready to
that
brush
was the.
stuff under the rug.
Nah, it's not that. I'm not trying to brush it under the rug. I mean, if I don't have the control over that, you know what I'm saying?
So, what's
We
the
take it.
worst punishment he could get?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the scale. I don't know
My
the scale.
my lord.
I don't know the scale. So again, we're gonna see how it play out. You know, but nah, we can't keep that same energy.
I understand that part, but if he
We
did it on
can't keep
purpose,
that
we
same energy.
definitely got to keep the same energy.
Yeah. Say what?
If he did it on purpose, then we definitely got to keep the
Oh,
same
yeah,
energy.
of course, of course,
Okay,
of
that's all.
course,
I just want to
of
make sure. I
course.
just want to make
I
sure I'm
agree with
understanding.
that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But right now, if a nigga say, "Yo, my bad, I got this shit fucked up," you know what I'm saying? My fault. You can only go off of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if mission come out later, if somehow, some way, screenshots get leaked and shit get
You
put
need to
out
stop
there,
talking. You need to stop talking because you about to give niggas ideas, and I don't like that.
that's what happens. That's normally what happens. Screenshots get leaked and shit like that, and screen records and all that shit get thrown around. Now,
So I'm
if
sorry.
if it comes out that it was done intentionally,
Who the team captain for them again?
Lamont.
I'm out of here. I gotta go. How you end this shit? Oh my god. How you get out of here?
I'm
Cause
about
you
to
know
head out
what?
too.
Yeah, I'ma head out. How the fuck do you get out? Oh.
How you get out? Yeah, but you gotta understand things is we gotta no, we can't go off living off that. If a captain make a mistake, why should the waiver be penalized? Why should he have to go down the whole year? That's the mistake that we made with Millie, Miko, taking a 4-way. And the same day, just a few hours later, a year for that, that ain't that. So that's why the commission is put in place to be able to scale what's an appropriate punishment instead of just what, because those rules was written for in a different time where everybody was we was upset about a certain situation. So it was like, nah, you get caught with it. It's this, and this. You know what I mean? But once people started falling victim to it, then it became an issue. You know what I mean? Everybody was quick to heart all the rules. Oh, yeah, year suspension until a situation happens like a Henry Remy, like a Millie, like a Miko. And then now it's like, nah, this ain't right. This ain't right. So why would we want to continue to go down the path of this ain't right? I just don't make sense to me. And it shouldn't make sense to y'all. It shouldn't. Like, I get it. Y'all want this so bad. I get it. I get it. I really don't. But I hear you. Let me say that. I hear you. Y'all want this so bad. But that's not what it can be moving forward. We can't move like that. Yo. Yeah, we cannot move like that. Trust me, I understand. My nigga sitting for you. My nigga had to sit for a year.
Whew.
My nigga had to sit for a whole year.
Banks, I'm gonna tell you why it's a problem.
I had to
Lola,
come
the
back.
rules,
I'm
the
gonna tell
rules,
you.
the
No, no,
rules
no, no,
are
no, 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 no.
officially changed. No, I'm still talking to
I'm gonna
Lola.
tell you why it's a problem and why everybody see it as a problem.
Go ahead.
Cause y'all didn't want to change the rules until it happened to a particular waiver. Why the rules didn't happen when it first happened to any? Why y'all didn't change the rules then? But it happened to y'all people. So now all of a sudden we got to change these rules because this is just not right.
That's not it. That's not it, Reese. Reese, it wasn't. And you know what's crazy is that it wasn't because of that. But what it was that it wasn't just WTBD who had a problem with Millie sitting down. Did you have a problem with it? Did you have a problem with it? You're not WTBD. Did you have a problem with it? Was you not saying was it everybody in the game putting up free Millie hashtag? You had a problem with it.
That's because
You had a problem with it.
I had a problem with the
didn't turn
situation too.
Nothing to do with WTBD. That was strictly what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, I had a problem.
That's the same thing with Henny Remy. So why y'all didn't change it when that same incident happened with Henny Remy?
Growth, man. Growth. We here now.
No, I need a better answer. I need a better explanation than that.
I don't have one for you, Reese.
Well, then that's what it's gonna look like. Y'all don't want to change the rules until certain waivers get hit with this 365. So that's what it's gonna look like.
I just gave you an excuse. I just gave you a valid. I just gave you a valid explanation.
No, you didn't.
On why? Yes, I did. I explained the Millie situation. That's what that was. That was a valid explanation. That was valid.
What was the explanation? Growth? We're changing it now because it's Millie?
No.
Because everybody had a problem with it?
Yeah.
So then everybody didn't have a problem with him?
No, exactly. I said the Millie situation, everybody had a problem with that. Yeah, you're right, though. Everybody did have a problem with Henny. Everybody did have a problem with Henny.
Okay.
But, what it was just that, shoot, everybody was still cool with it. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough people saying, let's change it.
Okay.
It wasn't enough people. It wasn't enough people saying, I'm being for real. I'm being for real. It wasn't enough people saying, yo, let's change that rule. Everybody thought it wasn't going to happen to them. So that's why. That's why it was because at the end of the day, when we came into the new season, after that, we came into the captains. Yo, what do y'all want to change? What we doing? What we doing? Nobody said nothing. Yeah. Nobody said nothing. Everybody hardened the rules that they did. Same way they did the year before. Nobody stepped up and said, nah, we got to change this. And what's the name? Drip, he can sit there and say what he want, but he was there. He know the truth. We went in there and we said, what do y'all want to do? Y'all okay with these rules? Everybody say, yeah. Cool.
Everybody say, yeah. Everybody say, yeah. To this day, everybody's still saying, yeah, except for who? Nobody wants the rules to change now, except for who? Nobody got a problem with changing the rules.
People do want the rules to change.
I was about to say,
people do want the rules,
but everybody not in the captain's chat. The captains is the captains, and then you got everybody else. Like I can personally say that I've been thought the Henny Remy shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was fucked up from Jump Street, but I understood. Okay, Willie not battling, so Henny got to take the hit.
Yeah, true.
But what's the name? Wiggs was on the roster, so why he didn't take the hit? That's the difference between the Henny Remy situation and the Jamil situation. That Wiggs was on the roster. So if the reason why Henny Remy had to take the hit is because Willie wasn't on the roster battling, then there's a slight difference between those two situations. And I personally feel like if that was just one stipulation that applied to Henny Remy, then it should have changed when it came to the situation with Millie and Wiggs. Wiggs on the roster, ban that nigga for a year. That's why I kept saying hashtag ban Wiggs.
Did y'all see Wiggs out? Did I see Wiggs out? Nobody talks about that. Everybody always say what happened with Wiggs. Nobody's seen Wiggs. Nobody's seen Wiggs.
No
seen it since that situation.
Wiggs wasn't one of y'all hitters though.
Thank you. That's no disrespect to Wiggs, but Wiggs wasn't ready to.
But what? So y'all saying ban Wiggs, but it don't matter that y'all banned Wiggs?
What you mean? What you mean, Banks? I'm confused.
Y'all saying ban Wiggs, but it don't matter that we ban Wiggs? No, y'all just saying that Wiggs wasn't one of our hitters, but Wiggs got a punish. Wiggs did take a hit for that situation.
Right, but y'all did that in private, right? That's private. Right. No, I'm not taking nothing from WTBD on that situation.
Right.
I'm saying publicly to the community, to the people who participate in Major League Waving. Jamil got a 365 for something that he had no control over. He did what he was supposed to do, just like Henny Remy did. But the slight difference between those two scenarios is that one of those captains was on the roster battling and the other one wasn't.
Right.
So the stipulation for the Henny Remy situation was that their captain wasn't battling, but y'all's was. So I don't feel like Jamil should have had to take the hit for that. I feel like that should have been on Wiggs.
But in the rules, that's what it says. The waiver the waiver.
Right. But
that's who it.
that was put into place after the Henny Remy situation, because the Henny Remy situation was unprecedented. We never seen that shit before. That
Yes.
never happened before. So I
Yes.
understand where you're coming from. These things are unprecedented. We never seen this type of shit before. So I get
And
that
then,
part.
and you know what's crazy is right after that, we had a situation with what's my man from damn DQ. We had a
Right.
DQ situation right after that. So you
Right.
got to understand where the energy's at right now going into next season. We
Right.
can't have this happen.
Right.
So we need to keep it at a year. Okay, we need to keep it. That's why nobody had an issue with it. Let's keep it at a year because we had a Henry Remy situation and then we had a DQ situation.
Right. And these rules is put into place for people who are purposely cheating.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I get
So
that.
that's
DQ
so
earned his year. He did that shit. He fucked
the
up and
fact.
he did that shit.
That's the fact.
But I feel like Jamil, he should have never had to take that hit.
Okay,
He should
I
have never
agree.
had to take that hit.
I
That should have
agree.
been on Wiggs. If Wiggs submitted the wrong 4-way and he
I
got
agree.
the correct 4-way
I
from
agree.
Jamil, it's messed up that Jamil had to sit for a year for that.
I agree. I agree. So now with the way things are now, we're trying to remedy that.
I get that.
It doesn't sound like y'all do.
No,
It doesn't
I get
sound
that
like
part.
y'all do.
I get that part, but I get what everybody else is saying too. Like, damn, niggas, like when did the rules change? But I feel like this should have been addressed. I mean, I no, you know what? I'm gonna take that back because you did try to address that shit at the end of last season. So I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna just be quiet. Fuck it. Go ahead, Banks, do your thing. What up, Wiggs?
What up? What
I
up?
wasn't
CC,
trying
what's
to talk
good?
bad about you, bro. You know, CC,
No,
I'm
you
sorry. Hey,
good.
baby.
I ain't even tripping on that. It's just the fact of like, because when the shit happened last year, I asked Banks, I was like, can we make a change to the rules so that way next year when this shit come around, the shit won't happen again.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if the shit is still staying the same, what the fuck are we really up here arguing about right now? Because if nobody is proposing so it don't happen again to the next person, if the rule ain't changed to where it's the waiver instead of the captain or both parties, it is what it is. But my whole thing is, at the end of the day, the shit happened, bro. Like, fuck it. It's done. Like, the nigga just get a nigga the ban. Because like you said, I got my ban. I'm sitting my ass here, whether I'm a hitter or not. It don't matter. 18, B team, 3 team, C team, 14. I don't give a fuck. Send your niggas in February, and that's it. That's done. Get that nigga his ban. Just give him the ban so everybody can shut the fuck up. We go about our day. Sit them niggas in February. I want 1B, 2B. I don't give a fuck. Just ban them. Just ban them, Banks. I need company over there with me, Banks. Ban him. Ban him.
We can't keep.
You talking about Shane, right?
Going down that road.
I know we can't, but nobody.
You don't know. You don't know who to ban.
If
Right,
he
but
did it
nobody
on purpose,
because you
he
don't
deserved
know.
to be banned.
I see, though. I agree with that, but we don't know the truth. We don't know for sure. All we have is this: we have a man saying, "Yo, that's my fault, my mistake. You know what I mean? I got my shit mixed up." Cool. I get that. Now, I'm bringing it to the commission. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. This is being said. All right, cool. All right. Again, now you know a punishment.
That's what I said.
Was a punishment was handed down, but we gotta clear up some things as far as how they want to do it, as far as when is it going to go into effect, so or how it's going to go into effect. So that's just where we are right now. But nah, again, I agree. If it comes out,
Nana's comment is 100%. I'm just saying. And even, please don't get me started. Even with that situation, he shouldn't even been allowed to be a captain. But hey, what do I fucking know?
Yeah. Again, if it comes out that it was done purposely, then I can assure you that the commission will reconvene and handle things the way they got to be handled. I'm sure of it. CC, what's up?
What's going on, y'all? Y'all okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell no,
You sure?
I got an open wound on my heart again. You know what I'm saying?
Bleak, shut up.
I'm on the bed right now. I'm on bed rest. My heart hurt.
I mean, you looking kind of sick. I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hush, Will.
Well, look at them all leaned over and whatnot. I'm just
Oh
trying to
yeah,
figure
okay, I
it out.
got you. See, all right,
No,
yeah,
Wigs, you
look at
look
me. Hold
bad.
on,
You all right?
look. I'm dead. I'm dying. You know,
Yeah.
my forehead don't
Okay.
matter. I'm banned and they don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna wake
Hey, yeah,
their ass up. They can stay asleep though.
they
Ban
need to
It's
wig.
pick a new
okay.
captain too. I agree with
It's
that,
okay.
Emo.
So look at here. Look. I don't know if I can speak as freely because I am married to the one member of this commission.
Yeah.
However, I'm my own person, so I'm gonna say what I want to say anyway.
Hmm.
I in thinking about the rules that were in place and how unfair they were, I agree with most of the community when I say that the 1 year ban for a lot of the waivers was a lot.
Hmm.
To me, it was extreme. But at the same time, you were dealing with a different people who are handing down the judgments at that point. You're dealing with a different mindset because it was all the captains as a unit. They think
Right, right.
differently, you know what I'm saying? And they're more aggressive because
They want to win.
it's not a player that they have to, come in contact with every single day. They're thinking more about their team. They're a little more selfish whenever they're thinking about what punishments to hand down. So now you got this commission, which I think, Banks, you did change the rules at the beginning of the season, right?
Now the rules are still the rules. I just didn't put penalties behind the rules.
Okay.
I
So
just
you
put
didn't
it
put
will be a
penalties.
penalty. I just said it will be a penalty, meaning that the commission will come up with what's the best penalty for that infraction.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Question about the rule though. The rule is still if a dirty is submitted, is still against the waiver, or is that also up to the commission?
It's up to the commission. It's up to the
Okay,
commission.
good.
Uh, it's up to the commission.
No, that's great. That's great because, like you said, I mean, everybody kind of knows the history behind Lamont,
Hmm.
right? And kind of this heavy bag that he carries around with him, which I'm not really sure. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that shit.
Man, speak
So
your mind, CC. Speak your
no,
mind.
I ain't
Speak
gonna say
your
it. I
mind.
ain't gonna say. Because I love all the babies of the world, so I'm gonna be quiet.
We got to
But
be honest
All
with
the
the babies.
babies.
We got to be
all the
honest with the
babies.
babies, or they're going to continue to
I
be
do have to be
liars.
honest. Okay, honestly speaking, with the babies, y'all know good and damn well if
Here it
this
come.
person right here is not an upstanding member of the community, you might want to think twice about putting that person in the forefront. One.
And
Number
let the
two,
church
I
say
also
amen.
feel as if you're trying to give this person another chance. You are
Mm-hmm.
taking a big risk in doing that for things like this to happen and it come
Mm-hmm.
down on your entire team,
Mm-hmm.
right? And backfire. So, I mean, people be cautious, put in some checks and balances, do something, right? Yeah, y'all probably need to think twice about who y'all have as your captains, and even now, not just on Imperial, but across the whole board. Captains get tired, just like regular waivers get tired. So maybe is a captain got to be the captain the whole entire season, Banks?
I mean, if they choose to, they could switch out.
Oh, okay.
They can switch out.
Somebody might want to think about that if they're having some problems. I'm just putting that out there. But I do want the community to understand that this is a growing process, and we just living and learning and making new rules as we go. I think. I mean, hell, the government do it. Why we can't?
But I wouldn't even say we're making new rules. It's just that the punishment, the rules is still the rules. The rules haven't
Oh, we
really.
about to put in a new rule about this cutting holes in your head, right?
Well, that's up for debate. The commission is still deliberating on
The
if that's
commission is going to debate on that.
yeah, if that's the situation or not. If we're gonna really stress that or not.
Oh, okay.
But But in a sense, I mean, what you're saying is correct. If that, if they do decide to say, you know what, this is something that we, whatever, whatever. But um, I was about to say, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna reconvene with them today, and I'm gonna speak on the behalf of the community and the
Yeah.
other cat. You know what I mean? And that's where my position is right now. I'm gonna have to
What
speak
I
on
what I'm hoping for, I mean, I don't know what the commission's gonna do because Nick doesn't talk to me about that kind of stuff
Mhm.
because I got my opinions. So, but what I'm hoping that they do is that they deal with both sides, the waiver and the captain.
Right.
That's my
Mhm.
prayer, that they deal with it. I honestly don't think it needs to be as extreme as a year. I think that's crazy. I mean, especially considering the team.
Yeah, it
I
is. It
mean,
is. It's a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot.
let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But I think both parties involved need to have some sort of accountability. That's just me.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick?
You can.
Okay, so I don't got no problem with Lamont at all. Do I have a problem with him as a waiver? Absolutely, because I feel like
Yeah.
he don't have. I don't. I feel like he don't have no integrity. Okay, so if this is the same dude who used the same four way for multiple pictures throughout his rookie campaign, rookie year, whatever the hell it was, and then he turned around and
Hmm.
used them same pictures in wave team championships,
Hmm.
what make you think he gonna tell the truth and say that his waiver turned in the wrong four way? Why? What make you think he not gonna
I
take that hit?
I I think that if the commission is thinking things through thoroughly, that
Screenshots should be
they're
given.
gonna take that into account. I mean, if you're smart about it, everybody else was thinking it.
Right. And that's and when we talk about people picking their captains, I just feel like he should have never been on the list of people to pick because his history, his track record show he don't got no integrity. Not when it comes
Well,
to his own four ways, let
I
alone somebody
mean,
else's.
But
that's
that was for the
true.
team to make that call,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I understand that part, but
Yeah.
if the commission is okay, listen, we gonna accept everybody except this person. Well, so
Nah,
if you got
can't
a
do
history of
that.
cheating,
You
that's
can't do
crazy.
that. You
That's
can't
I
do
mean,
like
I
that.
don't know
bro,
if
that's
the
like letting a
commission has that
child
kind
go
of
to a
power.
random school.
Nah, this his team trust him enough to be in that position.
Yeah.
You know,
If they
regardless
took
of
that
what,
risk, then that's on them.
regardless of what everybody has to say or may say about B Webb, we all know he let his shit he tried to do it the right way. Um, as far as when it comes to this shit, so um, he trusted that man to be in that position. I can't, that's their team. Now they gotta live and die with that sword. You know what I mean? If that's the choice that they decided to make, they gotta live and die by it. Um,
I understand that part. I just
but I
feel like
can't. You can't. The commission can't step in and say, "Oh, we're not accepting you as a captain, or you shouldn't be accepted as a captain." If that's who that team wanted to be, like that's the thing. That's why they there, because so they impartial. These people aren't connected with anybody. You know what I'm saying? There's no teams on. It's nothing. There's nothing there for any of these guys. So just they just going off what they deem to be fit as far as a punishment when it comes to the rules being broken. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
can I go back and speak on behalf of the community after hearing everybody out today? Yes, and I will, and I promise you I will. Um, those who know me know, like I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody. I don't like the people being upset and whatever. Oh, this is crazy. I don't like that. That bothers me. So if everybody's happy, if everybody is cool with what's going on, I'm cool. But like the saying goes, you can't please everybody. So I
You
have to
can't.
also you know, understand that as well. So even if they give him a year, there still might be some. We give him a year, somebody gonna say, "Nah, that was too much, yo. Nah, I think that was too much." So you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Everybody in here saying, "Oh, give him a year," and there's gonna be somebody say, "Nah, I don't think he deserved that." That's crazy. A year? That's kind of harsh. So everybody's gonna have their own opinions about it.
I
And
agree. I agree. But I only feel like he should get a year if he did it on purpose. I'm not talking about Lamont.
yeah,
I mean, Lamont might have switched the much for motherfucker out too. Shit, I don't know. But if
that's a
the dude,
possibility. It's a
If the waiver did
possibility.
it on purpose, he deserve a year. If Lamont did it on purpose or he did it, he need to get it. He need to not be the captain no more. Switch it out. Get somebody else. Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, that's something that his team will have to make. Will have to.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
I I agree with that, Cito. I do. I agree with that. I think that the punishment, if it is found that the waiver did it purposefully, then the punishment should be quite harsh. I do. Um, I think they're gonna hand down the punishment either way, but I just hope they get as fair as possible because none of us are going to agree on what exactly is fair.
And I feel like they need to lose. Did they lose today?
yeah, they lost to
Imperial.
that.
Yeah, they
Oh
lost.
well, hell, you can't lose twice, I guess. But I was gonna say they need to have lost that game too, because hey, when DQ was out this bitch using the same side 15 times, he used them in 2 games, and
We
we lost both them games.
see though, we can't keep going back and saying, well, when this happened last year, the year before that, this is what happened. This is what happened.
Bro, so you don't feel like if they would have won that game against TWM, part of the punishment shouldn't have been they lost that game?
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
asking you
that's
though.
not that's not
Right,
what
I'm
I'm saying.
asking you. I know
I
I'm
do,
asking you for
yes, of
clarity.
course, yes,
Okay,
I
that's okay,
yes,
because that's
and
all
then
I'm
some,
saying.
and
That's
then some, and then
right,
some.
right. That's what I'm saying. If it comes back that this shit was done how it was done, they should lose that game.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
didn't win
most
the game. But
definitely,
if they
most
would have
definitely.
won against TWM, definitely it's a L.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
L.
Agreed.
yeah.
And I
Agreed.
don't and I hate to bring it up. I sure hate to bring it
Oh
up.
hell.
But don't point that finger at me. Okay? The affiliates lost the game for names being hours late. That's harsh. So I don't know why we're not being harsh in this situation, but that's all I'm gonna say. We lost our first game against these same
The
Nagas.
punishment ain't been handed out yet. It's no announcement of the punishment yet.
Oh, don't. I'm
So
just
how
putting it
we
in the
know what's gonna
atmosphere.
happen?
I'm putting it on Jesus Christ atmosphere. Okay.
Woo,
Well, let's
Jesus.
not lessen the punishment because it's imperial. No, the same way it was hard for us. We it was harsh over some damn names,
Yeah.
not no collages. It was names, not collages. Not we was late on four ways. We was hours late on who we putting on our roster. So I hope that the
I mean,
energy is the same, especially if somebody is blatantly trying to trick niggas.
okay, I agree with you on that, and I'll take
I
back my
agree.
statement. I was thinking about Imperial as a unit, and you're right. Just because their team isn't as
Strongest,
progressed
yeah,
as
yeah.
as other teams doesn't mean that they should suffer any less punishment. That was just the auntie and me talking, and forgive me for making that
No,
statement.
no, you fine, you fine. And I will
No, I
say
mean it
this.
wasn't just you. Drip was on my ass too. I see his ass in the damn comments. But you know
And
what I'm
I
saying? I get it.
yeah,
I understand, as a battle waiver, you want it to be as fair as possible across the board.
yeah, and
However, when it was fair across the board, it wasn't fair. You
right,
know, it
right.
it just wasn't fair. So now, but I do agree. The commission, I hope, will keep the energy of this is a dirty in mind whenever they're handing down their punishments,
And
regardless.
I know Imperial not as advanced as SCC, but
Right?
Imperial been around longer than the affiliates
You right.
as a team. I don't care if they got new people on it, but B Web been running his team for years.
Hmm.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, you don't. I'm not allowed to speak on that person.
Yeah. Turn
Yeah.
around. No,
See,
I'm
see,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
see.
sorry.
Look at you,
I'm sorry.
stirring up trouble.
I did.
Yeah, it's gonna be some things. We just gotta wait and see, and then we'll move accordingly. We'll come back and reconvene, and y'all be able to discuss your opinions and thoughts and all that shit. But
Yeah.
again, like I said, like I was saying, Tito, I agree with you, but I was saying like eh, with the whole roster situation, that was this year, so I don't speak on that. That happened this year. But anything prior to this year, as far as punishments and all that, we can't keep looking back on that. All right, cool. You know what? In the NBA, they used to let niggas fight 30 years ago. You punch a nigga in the face, you get a tech.
And
And
you
you,
getting a fine.
and you no, it wasn't even no fines. You get a tech, and they come on, they break it up and get back to playing. Now in the NBA, you get into a fight, you get suspended 3-4 games, you get a heavy fine. The rules have changed, the rules have evolved, and that's where we are right now. I got to understand that we can't keep thinking about, oh well, I had so and so did this. We can't keep going back into the past. We have to evolve. You have to evolve. You evolve or you dissolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you, PJ, 110%. I agree. The success of Major League ultimately falls on the waivers competing. Absolutely. So I suggest you start listening to what we think. It's not even simply saying one thing, then what are you even debating for? I get it. I get
Just
it.
so we can hear
It's not
everybody
about
else's
it's
point of
not
view, you
about
know?
it's not about debating. I never said that I don't agree with anything that y'all say. I don't agree with a year. I don't agree with a year. I will stand on that. But trust me, I agree that the punishments I agree that it should be something that should be fair. I'm gonna say that. I'm going for a fair punishment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be when it when it when it comes down to it. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. And again, um, because of the fact that you don't know if it was done on purpose or not, you don't know. So again, now the eyes is on them. The eyes is up. They looking. They watching. So if something happens again, I I can assure you that it won't be no leniency. It will be no punches being held at all.
Drip, I ain't no damn bum.
Yeah, and I get what Drip is saying. He keeps saying that we only want to change affiliates in WTBD. I haven't mentioned Miko's case at all since I've been up here. I'm not saying nothing because I don't know all the details about it. I wasn't in the captain's chat, none of that shit. But I know right and wrong. If Jamil didn't do it, he
Nah,
shouldn't have got punished.
it's not a bad analogy. It just speaks on what I'm talking about as far as the evolution of the rules. What used to be allowed 30 years ago is not allowed today. What what was what was lenient or not lenient back then is an issue today. It's not an issue today, or is an issue today. That's just really it is. That's just, I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. I definitely
I
do.
do. So, did this is a question. Did most of the community think that the 365 was too harsh back then, or we thought it was okay?
Some people have it's mixed. It's mixed opinions. CC.
Is it
It's
just
mixed.
like
It's mixed.
50-50 across the board?
Yeah, I like some people felt like Henny situation was wrong. People felt
Yeah.
like the Millie situation was wrong. Even the Miko situation was kind of a little too harsh for her situation. She had been suspended, yes, but for a year, nah. You know what I'm saying? Now the DQ situation, you know,
He earned that motherfucking year.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that was what that was.
Hmm.
Even Lamont when he got his ban, and I think that's where the rules originally had stemmed from.
Okay.
Was from when the Waging Championship the year before we started Major League Waving, when there was a situation with Spoon Gang and
Yeah.
Lamont was on that roster, and they was banned, and then they couldn't even compete the next year in Major League Waving. You know what I'm saying? People have voted that they could not compete, in Major League Waving. So
I
that's what that
also
was.
have a question. That Millie thing and the Miko thing, that all happen in the same season?
Huh?
Yeah.
Did that all happen in the same season?
Miko and Millie? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
Miko and Millie, and
Okay.
then there was Henny and DQ was the year before that.
Was the year before? Okay.
Yep. 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 So again, like I said, I'm gonna reconvene with the commission and speak on behalf of the community, PJ. Trust me, I'm going to do that and push to see if we can make sure that they get this right.
Right. Well, I mean, like you said, evolution.
Yes, it has to.
Evolution, and yeah, I'm going to assume that you guys are trying this out this year, see how it flows, see if you're trying to go, if it's just better to go back the way it was or keep going the way this is. I just assume y'all trying things out because
Mhm,
it didn't go, it was some trouble. It was, something in the milk wasn't clean last season.
mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just for my understanding, I'm just trying to figure out the history behind it. But besides all that, is your boy Jeezy all right? Because he didn't look too good on the show earlier today.
He got over it. He got over it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, because he looked a little upset.
he got over it. It was a tough battle. I mean, but yeah, he had to take that one. He had to take that one.
Okay.
It is what it is. But yeah. So shout out to the affiliates for coming out there and doing what they do, man. Great battle. Just couple, the lineup didn't line up. So it is what it is. Same thing with TWM. Congratulations to them when they dub. Um, it's good. He here. He said,
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. You okay? Just theatrics? Oh,
just
okay.
the
I
just
don't know. I mean, you
the
throwing a lot of stuff. I hope Shannon. Never mind. I hope she said some words to you. That's all I think. That's all I think. But yeah, all right. I mean, y'all doing all right. It's a process. It's a process. I'm just glad y'all still out here battling and doing what y'all
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
be doing.
oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The game is always gonna be. It's always gonna be competition there. It's gonna be competition. It's always gonna be competition.
Y'all
Yeah,
gonna work it out.
Oh yeah, most
yeah.
definitely,
Y'all gonna work it out. Shit.
most definitely, most definitely. But
It'll be all right when the
But if he
swelling
did
go
it on
down.
purpose, his little crunchy ass better be down for a year. That's
or
If
all.
he
something.
did if he did it on purpose, I agree that his punishment need to be really harsh. I think that's some we don't get down like that.
We don't get down like that. Facts. Facts.
Absolutely. We don't get down like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Facts.
So Jesus, she do not support you in your mess. Be quiet.
She cleaned it up for me.
Yes, she did.
Oh man. Oh
Yes, she
man.
did.
Well, man. Well, we're gonna retire on that note. Um, I'm gonna get the conversation started immediately following this podcast, so we can see what they come up with.
Just add me in there.
I
I get
got you.
this
Don't
motherfucker
do
I
that.
going.
got
See
you.
though,
I
like
I
got
she
get
you.
this
trouble.
motherfucker
She,
going.
I got
she
you.
is trouble.
I got you, Cito. I'm gonna go ahead and throw you right on in
My
there.
my nigga.
Got you in
I
there.
can't. I can't. All right, y'all be good.
I say less.
All right, Banks.
So to everybody that tapped in today, man, we're getting up out of here, man. Great show, great conversation. Again, I hear what everybody's saying I hear y'all loud and clear on what I want and what I deserve, which I feel as though punishment needs to be passed down. So I will, I will, I'm kicking you. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah. So yeah. So everybody that I got y'all. I got y'all. We're gonna see how it play out. Yeah, 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 yeah. You right. You right. You right, P. I was just you right, P. You right. I was just caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we get this right, making sure that we handle this. Yes, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. Yes.
Why you do me like that though on national
My
TV?
bad. I was about to dip.
It was
But
like you was trying to make a
PJ
point and you wanted to make an example
PJ
out of me.
PJ made a great point, and I forgot about it.
But you made an example out of me though.
By what?
You kicked me. I just
No, no,
asked
no,
you
no.
to
You
mute
was
my
already
mic.
you was already backstage. Nobody. I was about to
Is it
leave. I was about to leave. That's why I said that.
you
That's,
don't see
that's
the
why I was
problem with
like,
what you did though?
I need to. I'm working on myself.
No, you're not. That's what the last person told me, and they ain't changing neither.
I'm working on myself.
Tell you the truth, you ain't been on shit since you woke up this morning.
Oh, that's crazy. It be your own brothers.
I do. Speak to you and everything. You still treat me like dirt shit. Ain't that about a bitch? Excuse my language, Lord. I'm trying to get better, as my people be saying.
All right. Banks looking scared in the comments. No. I'm reading them. Cuz I'm here. It's not that I was just eager to you know, have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? But we good though. We good.
Man,
No
just
biggie. I just forgot about it. But we here now. Now this battle right here. I see some people in the comments talking crazy. Gigi was a little confused about this one as well. This is a great battle. I gotta put some respect on the old head name. All right, he ain't no slouch. He got a couple situations. On the right, he has a couple situations. One on the right, one on the top situation there, left side and the back of the left side. But that crown vote, I'm not mad at the crown vote. I'm not mad that he got the crown vote. A lot of people was feeling how they was feeling about it. I get it. But you look at it. Oh,
man. Hey, do me a favor though.
yep.
So like the next time you have breakfast, whatever you call it, silly shit.
Breakfast.
No, you don't say it right. So the next time you
Breakfast.
have that, can you
It's
let me
brush.
finish?
It's
Can you
breakfast.
let me
You're
finish,
not
Delaware?
you're not saying my show right.
It's not. It's our
you're not
show.
you're not
It's
saying
our show.
my
I
show
was a
right.
I was an originating cast.
You were. You don't even wear your
So
shirt. You don't even wear your shirt.
man, if I tell them people what you said you did to that shirt, we both getting counseled.
Don't worry about it. Leave it
Oh,
alone,
okay.
then.
All right then.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
And I got some ideas about our show. We could talk about that later though. I think you should change the times.
Take the time.
Yeah, I think you should wake up earlier,
How you mean make up earlier?
like 6 to 8 your time.
PJ, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. All right. Yeah. Again, Bebo, don't laugh, Bebo. This is real. I got Waving one winning the crown. I got Waving one winning the crown. But I do have Jeff winning the battle though. I got connections and I got connections. I got definition and I got flow going to Jeff as well. But I'm not mad for somebody wanting to give Wave It to Flow or whatever calling the tie. I ain't mad at it. It's a tough battle. It's a tough battle. That's just how I'm calling it. Me personally, that's how I'm calling it. This one was pretty cut and dry. These ones, the next two were really pretty cut and dry. That was the only one that I felt like were. Oh yeah, and then the Jeezy battle. Why I think he lost. Why I think he lost. All right. Did Jeezy win crown? I think he does win crown. Dave's Dave's crown shot isn't as direct as I would like it to be. There's a situation on the top that could possibly be something. I don't like it. But I see it, but I don't know. I feel like this could be something going over here. We definitely see that. Even with Jesus' situation, we see something back here. We see something right here, possibly right here. So, but I'm giving Jeezy flow in the crown. You could even it's tough. Yeah, I got it because I gotta give him flow. But I wouldn't mad if somebody called it a tie. I'm giving GZ flow in the crown. Connections in the crown is pretty much like a tie. And definition, and I'm giving GZ definition in the crown. So based off of the definition, even if you tie flow, tie connections, GZ's crown is more defined than Dave's is. So that was what I feel like. I give GZ crown. Now connections. You see this right here. You see this right here. We got to count this back here as well. Right here on the right side, that's the same one. So we can't count it twice. So 1, 2, 3 on the top. Now, we was talking. Is this something right here? Because can this be Mr. Screwed as a fork? Possibly, yeah. Right here at the hairline, even back here, I'm not giving him that. But Jeezy wanted to give it to him, but I'm not giving him that. And then in the crown, 1, 2. Said I don't know what's going on back here, possibly something back here. So, connections is possibly a tie. Definition. Within the pattern is almost damn near a tie. Based off, besides the crown area, you kind of give them that slight edge because this is more direct, and the definition in this area is better than Dave's in this area. But it's a close battle. How y'all scored? That's the real question. How y'all scored? Zoom in a little bit. Is that something on the right side? Nah, I ain't gonna give him that. Nah, I ain't gonna give him that. It's tough. It's tough. But I just feel like I feel like this, right? I feel like this. I feel like with that top fork GC has is so ugly. And with him and with it being him and him being who he is, he has to be undeniable. So I feel like people are going to scan his pattern harder than they would Connection Flow Waiver 2. Flow is all day Waiver 2. All day Waiver 2. Connects. That's tough, my boy. That's tough, PJ. I don't know about that one. I don't know about the connects. But I feel like people are going to scan GG's pattern harder than they would anybody else because he is who he is. So they're going to judge him harshly. This has been happening for the past 2 years since he's been back battling. And even last year, majority of last year, when he had one fork, crown spot on. He was still lose connections. Still losing crown to some people. Like, come on. Like, it was crazy. Now the flow, he giving flow away. Depending on who you are, he's giving flow to anybody. You got the flow. But connections and crown, you gotta give me that. And I think that's what he was saying on the show. Like, yo, connections and crown, bro. You gotta give me that. But I feel like people see that top fork and they say, damn, it's just it stands out so much. So it's like people almost kind of like, yeah, you lost the battle because of this one fork. For sure. And that's just how I see it. But he definitely lost his battle, but because of who he is, he lost his battle, if that makes sense. Because to me, it's tighter than what it seems. It's tighter than what it seems. But you know what it is, PJ? I'm not mad at this vote. I'm not mad at that vote. Dave shit look good. So We on that. I get it. I get that. I get that. I get that. But uh, it's tough. All right, let's see some. I think that was
No,
really
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
think that
no.
was. I think that was really it. Sito should have lost this battle. Sito should have lost this battle. I'm giving. I'm giving Mach Crown.
Oh Lord Banks, you about to get your ass beat, bro.
I'm giving Mach Crown.
It's like you
I'm
be
giving.
instigating shit.
I'm giving Sito definition. Barely, but I don't know. I could kind of call definition a tie in a sense. And I'm giving. I mean, I got matched with connections. This is honestly this could have been all cats. But you know, Sito being Sito, you know, people scared to vote because they know if they vote against Sito, she gonna go crazy. She gonna go live all day long. She gonna cuss everybody out, threaten everybody. So I'm like, you know what? Let's not piss Sito off. Let's just vote for Sito. You
Man,
know,
you about to get your ass whooped, bro. That's
let's
why everybody be
let's
calling you
just
out for four ways, bro.
let's just vote for Sito. You know what I'm
That's why everybody
saying?
call you out for four ways. You
That's
can,
that's what this is
um,
about. That's what this is about. So you
yeah.
got how you scoring this battle?
Who,
You yours in the comments. What categories y'all giving Sito? Don't tell me y'all giving her crown when it looks like she got a fork on the bottom in the bottom left. Look like she got a fork down there. It's a
okay,
messy four way. I'm tired of these messy four ways from Sito. These messy
bro?
crown pictures.
Bro, just go to the next battle before you get called out on
No,
another page.
no, no, no. I don't care about that shit. Duck one nigga already. I could shit. This is what it is. Straight like that. I'm tired of this messy crown pictures. It's gotta
I mean,
stop. It's gotta stop.
that's why you getting called
How
out
you
now.
how you number one waiver? You're not giving number one waiver for four ways. You should have lost this battle because of that reason. Because this is a poorly projected crown shot. You should have lost.
Boy, I swear to God,
Did you
this
cut the
kid.
crown out? Did you cut your crown out, Cito?
This right here is Jay.
Did you cut it out? It looks like you cut that out. It looks wider than normal. Did MRJ pass you the nose trimmers though? Huh? Did he throw you the nose trimmers? Like, yo, y'all was in the what's the name? Y'all was in the chat together. Like, nah, you gotta do it like this though, sis. Get in there like that. Go on a circle. Don't go too far. Just right here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we in there now. Is that what happened? Well, you should have did money. You should have did MRJs for him, because apparently yours you did a great job on your cutout. Money related J did not do a good job on his. That's why I'm like, shit. Who fuck? He did a disservice by doing it. And, hey, what advantage did he gain? It
Bruh,
looks worse.
bruh. So I got a question. When Cito, when are you gonna give these folks their four ways?
I ain't worried about none of that. I'm not worried about no four ways.
Cause you keep talking shit about them on your podcast, and they calling you out on these pages, and you laughing at they posts. They gonna get you, bruh.
I don't
And I'm
care.
not gonna be there to protect you.
I don't care about none of that.
All right,
I'm a
word up.
man. I'm grown, cuz.
And what they say
I'm grown.
in New York, word to my mama. Heard you.
Yo, Cito, you cannot come in here and try to see. This is why people don't want to. This is why people don't want to vote for you, because you come on here and you cuss people out and get mad and threaten me.
Here, bro.
Talking about you gonna put hands and feet on me. Is that a all right? I'm gonna make sure I put this on record.
I think
So
that is.
okay, if anything happens to me in Canton,
Shit.
Ohio, if anything happens to me in Canton, Ohio, just
I'm
know
on
that
your ass.
it was
Know
it
that.
was it
I'm
was
on your motherfucking ass. So you up here
Sierra,
creating shit? Okay. And you
Sierra,
saying my government? Oh,
Sierra Johnson,
I'm on my where my motherfucking
Oh,
keys
that's
at?
tough.
Sierra Johnson,
Dang, government?
Canton, Ohio. Is
Thanks.
your last name Johnson? I guess.
Wow.
I guess on the Johnson. But
That's
that was good. That's
crazy.
my first name guess ever. I just did
That's
my first name guess ever.
crazy.
I just that was my first one ever that I got
That's it.
correct. That was
Hey
dope. But
That's
Banks,
all
yeah,
right. It's
they
gonna
gonna
listen,
take
beat
bro.
your ass
it's
when they
gonna
get
take
you,
a
bro.
miracle to keep me off your ass in October. Okay?
Canton, Ohio.
That's tough.
Yes. You might as
Address
well
is
pull up with the police
13.
then.
Address is 1355 Main Street.
Main
Canton,
Street is
Ohio.
crazy.
I don't know.
1355 is crazy too.
I
You
feel
was
like
close because I was over
I
here like,
felt
oh no, he
That's it. I just every city got a main street, so I
Yeah,
figured
we
I
do got
throw
a Main
that out.
Street.
Everybody got a main street, so let
Every city
me
ain't got no
get,
damn main street, you
Everybody got a
damn
Main Street
dummy.
and a Martin Luther
everybody got a
King
main street.
Boulevard.
Everybody got them. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and go with the main street.
That's
Seven
crazy, Banks.
1355 Main Street, Canton,
That's how you
Ohio.
doing me, bro.
I'm just
That's how
saying,
you
I had to
doing me.
put it on records for people to know if anything happens to me, then just know that you did it. And I'm just saying, I feel like
That's crazy.
I'm tired of seeing your crown pictures looking like this.
Hey man, I feel like my crown look alright, bro.
I don't you know it don't.
I feel like it looks straight.
You know it don't.
I submitted four ways. I don't get to choose them. I just put them together. Okay, so if they thought that was the best one, then that's what they thought.
I don't like this right here. I've seen this. Crazy part about it is that a fork?
Nah,
You sure?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a fork. She got a fork in her crown, y'all. Listen, we need to start
There
counting
we
for
go.
this.
And you know niggas
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
run with
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Niggas gonna run with it.
Yo, you watch base podcast? That's right. When he went over the
That's
battles,
crazy.
Sito falling off.
I'm
Sito falling
falling
off.
off.
I said, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. You about to have error, but with my next battle, I'm about to lose that bitch because of you. Yep, she got four
it said,
forks.
it said she got a fork in the crown, yo. She falling off. We got her. We got
That's
him.
all right.
Got one.
That's all right. They
Nah,
gonna
nah.
they gonna
This
see
was a
my
great
shit for
battle.
Shark Week.
This is a great battle. Shout out to Monica Mach. Great, great,
Hey,
great.
he came back.
He looks good. He looks
Yeah, he
good.
looking good. He looking good.
Great progress on his 4-way. So salute to him, man. Keep that brush moving. All right, with those two battles, the only one that kind of needed to kind of go over that Jeff and the old head and you and Jeezy and Dave. This one's just a bonus. I just feel like fucking with you.
I know you always want to mess with me. Like I'm starting to think like maybe I hurt you when you was a kid or something. Like was I around or you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no, maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, this beef being used forever.
Forever.
It's
Okay.
up. It's up. It's up.
Dang.
It's up. It's up to the to my casket dip.
Banks, I've been watching you for years, and this is how you gonna do me? I was on your
It's
side for a long time.
it's
I
up
was
to the
rooting for
casket
you.
dip. It's up to the wow. You don't roof me anymore. So it's definitely up to the casket dip.
So
It's
you're
up
gonna
to the
twist you
casket
gonna
dip.
twist my word.
It's up to the casket dip. Nah, I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping, man. I just find it crazy. I've been vilified with less than a year. It's funny. It's funny. You know what I mean? Everybody's most loved waiver to everybody's most hated waiver. Of course, it's 6 months. And
Yeah.
of course, it's 6 months. But I kind of, at first,
If
I
you
was fucked up.
yeah, don't be
And
fucked up. If
now,
you're not
and
hating
now
it,
I'm
you're
just
not doing
like,
nothing right.
niggas like, I don't care no more. Like, it is what it is. They gonna feel how they gonna feel regardless. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What they say? What PB say?
If you're great, they gonna hate something
They
like that.
gonna some shit, right? That's how it
Something
go.
like that.
That's how it go. Nah, it is what it is though. Ooh, all right, I'm getting ready to get off of here. Uh, I already ate, and I make a phone call. Then I'm gonna get a little session in for the day and get my ass ready for work in that order.
You ain't about to do shit.
Nah, I got work tonight. I ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Tomorrow I'm going fishing though.
You know how to fish?
Yeah, I know how to fish. My homie taught me how to fish years ago, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took the kids fishing a couple years ago. We ain't catch a goddamn thing.
Damn, what was I using for bait? Worms?
Worms. I was Googling shit, said something about some livers. I got some
Oh
livers.
my god,
They just
chicken
kept
liver.
taking the shit off the
Oh
running
my
away with it.
god! You probably didn't even have it on good enough,
I probably didn't,
and
but you know what?
You
The
probably didn't.
kids had fun.
You probably
Okay.
didn't know how to set the hook. You probably didn't know what you was doing.
I had the neighbor put the damn fishing poles together because I didn't know how to do that shit. And the kids were so excited to go fishing, but we didn't catch a damn thing, bro. They was like,
Y'all have
"Ooh, the
caught a
line is
fish.
moving." Nothing.
Hey! Who would have took a fish off the hook for you though?
I don't know. I would have struggled
God,
to take that little mug off, or the
God
whole
working.
fishing pole going in the in
God,
the bucket.
God works in mysterious ways because He knew you couldn't handle no fish. If y'all would have caught a fish, let alone with a nice sized cat, about this big, you'd have been that pole. You'd have let that motherfucking fish sit on that pole all day long.
All day.
Boy, the kids would have been scared. You would have been scared. God, God knows all things. Y'all ain't about to give me no fish. You ain't gonna know what to do with the fish.
You
You catch
know.
the fish, then what? You're not gonna be able to get it off the hook. You're not gonna want to touch the fish.
Listen,
Shoot, you
he was
hold
gonna
the
go in the
fish wrong.
bucket
Yeah, when with the whole pole?
with the whole pole, and then
Fuck
I
it,
would have had somebody. I would have
right?
took it to
That's
my daddy. My daddy
it.
would have took it
Yeah,
off.
he would have took it off. He would have took it off
He
for
would have
you.
took it off. Okay.
Fucking get this fish over to my daddy house with the pole. Still got the
Yeah,
hook
the
in the
whole thing.
motherfucker.
Fuck it. This the only one we caught too, Dad.
God damn. God damn.
It's the only one we caught.
Hey man, couple sandwiches, couple
That's
sandwiches.
it. Everybody get one piece.
Yeah. Make some catfish nuggets. Call it a day. Oh shit. Let me get out of here, man. I'll get with you.
All right, bro.
All right. So, all right, now I'm officially leaving, man. I'm getting up out of here. Nick, I'm about to hit the chat, man. See if y'all got a few minutes to fuck with me for a little bit. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I'll catch up with y'all probably Tuesday. Breakfast Crew, 7 a.m. to 9. You know what I mean? We'll be back in there, man. Back in there. Get some good conversation going. Get some good brush session going. I'm out. Ay, ay, ay.